Josh, how much truth is it to when people say, hey, you don't just marry the girl, but you also marry their family? For you, how much truth is it to that statement?
A ton, a ton. Um, I mean, I think I've been really blessed on on that end. Um, I've had I've had like no kinds of issues with her family, man. They from like day one, uh, like took me in, embraced me. Um, yeah, man. I really do. I really do love her family too. To the point where now when it when I'm over there, it doesn't feel like I'm the boyfriend or the fiance or the husband. Like it's a weird dynamic because I never thought that, like, as cliche as it may sound, like where you pick up another set of parents,
Hmm.
like in that, I never um I never thought that to be true or to be possible. But like the more that we combine, like the more that I kind of do see them as a second set of parents. And when I'm there, I mean, it does feel like we're it feels like I'm just like one of the kids there, which is crazy. But also I think it's a little bit different too because Alyssa is the oldest in her family, right? So she naturally has the mindset of carrying the mantle in her family, and then like Sean, her dad doesn't have any sons, right?
Uh,
So it's like twofold. It's not only is she the oldest, but I'm like the only household aside for him. So it's really like I feel the responsibility of making sure that I hold up her side of the family, like, and his mantle, and she holds up like that mantle, and there's a lot that goes into that, and I think it's possibly because there are no other males, in the household, and that she is the oldest, that it's like I embraced that, and I knew I was getting into it too.
Shout out to Mr. Sean for the family ties, man. Shout out to Mr.
Family ties, bro. Family
Hey,
ties.
so for you, right? Uh, going. I don't know if everybody does this. I think you said you did this, Christian, in terms of having to ask for the blessing. What was that phone call like to Mr. Sean to say, "Hey, man, boys want to marry your daughter"?
Bro, he ruined it for me. I'll straight up, I'll straight up get, man. I took my time, dog. I had this whole thing written out, man. I had this whole like speech and build up, and like, hey, like here's what your daughter means to me, type of thing, man. And so we grabbed a little moment. It was to celebrate her sister's birthday, and we were at Disney for the weekend, and like her family is very much a family where they're kind of together all the time, and it's like it's a conversation. Like the moment where you step into the house is basically like an open conversation, and everybody's kind of business is out there. You just kind of talking. You don't really get those like private like one-on-one moments. So we had to freaking like run something up to like surprise her sister. So we finally got like a chance to just be me and him. And I started off saying like, hey, Sean, I got, I just really want to talk to you about something. And man, he said, bro, you got it. He was like, yo, he was like, say less, man. You got it. It's like, you got it, bro. He was like, I don't even need to hear nothing, man. He's like, the answer is yes. And I was like, damn, man, I spent like half an hour on trying to make this thing and get prepared, bro. Um, so it was like, it was no pressure there, I guess, for me.